Hello and thanks for joining me for day 13 with Dazza Little, doing a test run for my Custom Vending Machines mod and the challenge that goes with it. Yeah, we did get a bit scratched up yesterday. Let's grab this pot here. And if you are joining me for the first time, there will be a link in the description below for the full playlist of this run, which also includes a demonstration video of my mod. Let's wash all that. Let's fill up that pot. Let's take that off. That one on there. Take that one off. That one's fine. Alright. Let's wash those. Let's fill up our bottle. Let's pop this in the oven. Let me see. Alright, I'm going to chuck those in there. Chuck those in there too. Let's grab that one out. Okay, let's turn this on. Read a bit of this. Well, that's nice and warm now already, so let's do some disinfecting. And that's empty. Maybe we'll pop this outside if it rains. If the water goes out, water's still on at the moment. Okay. So let's have a look here. Let's try sharpening that one. Well, we probably should have waited. We can't sharpen that anymore anyway. It's worn. We probably should have waited till we finish reading our book. Let me see. But I will sharpen that one because we are using it. Alright. Let's see, what have we got in here? I might actually... Let's grab a couple of those. Let's open this up. Put most of those in there. And I'm going to keep a spare pack of ciggies in the glove box. We'll put those in there too. And a couple of rags. Okay, that'll be fine. Now, this is our right hand that we scratched on, which means we're going to be a bit useless when it comes to fighting. Let's have a look here. Let's grab that. Alright. I think we might go do a bit of fishing. Let's just do a bit foraging along the way. Grab that. And that one. And that one. I guess we'll grab that. We can carve it up. I'm not too fussed about the stone right now. Suppose we'll grab that. Grab that one. That should probably be enough. We'll head over here and do a little bit of fishing. There was still quite the crowd of zombies at the resort. And with a scratched up hand, we're not going to be doing too much damage. Let me see. Just going to chuck all these in there for now. We'll grab our birds later on. So if we reset our traps now, we're just going to end up wasting bait. Don't see any bubbles here. Alright, let's try one of the other spots over here. So if this is your first time joining me for this series, basically it's using a mod that I've been working on called Custom Vending Machines, and what the mod does is it allows you to set 2 lists of 5 items each, one for each of the 2 vending machines, and you can set those lists in the sandbox settings, and they'll be available for purchase with money from the vending machines. Prices are based on the item's weight and a few other stats. And if you want to load the mod into an existing save, there is a couple of default lists of items. And then if you want to change your list of items later on in the game, you can do that too by using a computer. And the computer and the vending machines need to have power. And every time you do change your lists of products, the prices go up. So basically with the challenge, what do we got here? 17 centimeters, should be able to carve that one. Yeah, we can actually do that here. Alright. So basically what the challenge involves, and I'm still sort of working out a good balance so far. Just going to reel in so that we're over there. So basically I'm still working out a bit of a balance for the challenge, but the whole idea is you set most of the loot settings to 0 or none, and you basically got to rely on getting money, which you can find mainly on zombies and wallets, sometimes in cars, handbags, purses, cash registers, desks, that sort of thing. And the only way to get anything real useful is to purchase it. So that's what this series is all about, is just doing a test run. So if you watch episode 0 in the playlist, which is the second video on the playlist that goes over my sandbox settings and character creation for this run, or if you watch the first video, which is a demo of the mod, it also goes over the challenge. And There's a fishing level for us. What do we get this time? It's just a little one. Still got our jig lure. What if we try all the way out here? See if we can catch anything bigger by casting out further. I don't know if that's the way it works. No, we do have a bite though. So let's reel that in. It's not really putting up much of a fight, at least not yet. $15 centimeters. All right. Let's have something to eat. Let's eat all of that. What's our weight doing? 76. We could still do with beefing up a little bit. We'll see if we can get one more that we're able to slice up. Let's see how we go. And if you have tried out my mod, it is available on the Steam Workshop. There'll be a link to that in the description below as well. But if you have tried it out, be interested to hear your feedback on it. So feel free to leave comments on my YouTube channel. I'm on YouTube more than I am modding. I'm not really a modder. But anyway, things happen. So I originally started the mod because I was just sort of having a lot of trouble finding cigarettes. And so I found a vending machine mod that was on Steam. And I converted that. Well, I didn't really convert it. All I really did to it was I added cigarettes to the products, and that mod just basically spat out random items. But then I sort of really got right into it and totally rewrote the whole thing and added a whole bunch of extra features. So it's basically how it got started. This looks tiny. 13 centimeters. What have we got? Yeah. $15. Can't slice that up. Let's just check that we've still got our jig lure here. Yep. Alright. Let's try these bubbles here. And we'll see how we go. So I think at the moment, one thing that I've noticed that's really weird is if you set every single sandbox setting of loot to 0, then all sorts of stuff, just all sorts of loot drops anyway. But we do at least need the other category to have some sort of drop rate in it, because that's the money. Let's reel these in. Got a bite there, so let's see what we've got here. It's another little one. 10 centimeters, not going to be able to carve that up. Let's just pin that. And we'll have a smoke. So we can smoke while we're fishing. Give that a bit of a jiggle so that it's actually in the bubbles. Well, it's in between all the bubbles, it's not actually on any particular bubble. Let's just try again. Okay, that was a decent sized bubble there. Hopefully we got it right on the bubble. Maybe not. There we go. And nothing too interesting. Alright. Well, I guess that'll do us. At least we've got one we can slice up. We've got some little fish that we can cook up. Oops. Let's collect our birds. And guess we'll wreck our clothing along the way. And some trees. Let's see. Okay, so they're all baited up. They can go in there. Alright. So we'll cruise back home. Get a little bit of running experience in. I've almost got a second running level. Alright, let's pull up our bottle. Let's chuck those in there. These seeds can go in one of these little pouches. That can go in the fridge. They can go in the cupboard. Let's make up one of these. Just enough nails. Suppose we could make an axe as well. all of them in there. Chuck those in there. We'll do our exercise, I guess. And put all our stuff back on. So read a bit of our book while we're getting our breath back. In here. Okay, so I think I'm going to put that axe. Let's pop that on our back. We can research it first. Let's put that in there with our tools. Okay, let's turn that on, and let's keep reading our book. And I guess we'll just eat a couple of those. We can do with putting on a bit more weight. So we're going to take about the same amount of time to cook. Alright, let's eat that one. And that fills us up. Let's put those in the fridge. Eat this one. Alright, let's get a bit more of this red. This might be okay. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's all healed up. Alright. Let's pop that in there. Let's put this away. Let's fill up our bottle. Yeah. Got an empty bowl here. Let's make up a salad. Mushroom, bit more fish, some more game. And we'll pop that in our bag. Alright. So I think we're all healed up. Just do have a hole in our shirt. We can grab some fresh gloves. Let's chuck those ones. Let's wear those. Okay, we've got painkillers, we've got smokes. Oops. Got water, we got food. Gotta equip that. Alright, I guess we'll go do a couple of zombies down here. Not too sure how many we'll get through. Let's have a smoke. Good old reverse beepers. Alright, I'm going to park the car up here. It is looking a bit worse for wear, so hopefully we can... hopefully there's a nice, decent one in that car park. There's a couple of vehicles there, but I don't know. We haven't got close enough to them yet to check them out. So the next thing on our purchase list is going to be our mechanic books and the rest of our mechanic tools. Okay, a few scattered around here. Okay. Break. Yep. All right. Let's go back to our hammer, I guess. Oops. All right. Attract any attention. Doesn't look like it. Now, where did that crowd go? Or can I just not see them because of the tree? But we'll take the money. I don't know if I want the boots. They're good for stomping, but I don't like the speed modifiers. Alright, so they're all sort of milling around there. Let's have a look how bad it is out the back. And how many are in the building. God knows how many's going to be upstairs. Yeah, not many in there that I can see. on the boardwalk over there. Yeah, I got stuck on this fence yesterday. I wasn't able to move. Okay. Take the watch. Can't see anything in there. Yeah, we do have a few here. Alright, let's try that again. Alright, now he spotted me. That looks empty. And it is empty. Where's all your money at? Take those. Way. We got base jumpers. Man, someone's breathing really heavy. Okay, none of that's any use to me. Grab that. Well, got a few inside here and there. Don't know if this is open or not. Grab that cash. Let's see here. Let's give that a sharpen. I'm not going in there. At least not yet. Alright, we've got a few here. Alright, there's a lot of banging going on there. And it's time to get out. No, you don't. Alright, need the cash. Holy shit. That. Let's just grab that. Grab the whole thing and we'll sort it out later. Geez, we stirred up a bit of a... commotion there. Oops. Alright. Don't like this situation. Probably out where I can see them. I can see what's behind me. And one smoke wasn't enough. Panicking a bit. A little on the tired side. I think maybe I'm not going to risk it. Let's head back up to the car. Getting a little bit drowsy, panicky. Shit. Okay. Sometimes you gotta know when to stay and fight. And when to calmly walk away. Man, this dude in the black dressing gown, he just doesn't want to leave me alone. Let's get out in the open where I can see him though. No, ah, fuck. Okay. That's what I wanted to press. Alright. Let's try this again. I'll just stomp both of them. Don't have multi-hit on. Okay, let's grab that cash. We'll take the camera. That's broken. Alright. What do we got? 20 bucks. 2 wallets here. It's in the bag. Quickly read that. $1. Not much else. Alright, I don't think I want to hang around too long. We're getting drowsy and God knows how many zombies are actually in that building that I might have stirred up. But at least we chipped away at a couple. Wasn't expecting to do any of them today. Whoops. But we will get through them. Alright, I'm going to do a circle up around here so that I can park without the reverse beepers. Try not to hit the fence though. Alright. Let's all eat all of that. Do not eat that. Please eat that. Where did that come from? Alright, well, so I can go in there. Let's sharpen that. I don't know if we can repair this. Repair with some tape. Don't quite have enough tape. Right, let's make up another salad here. Chuck that in there. Let's fill up our water. Alright, well we may as well do all this stuff. Let's see. Cool. It's fine. Do these watches. Okay, they can go in there. Alright, well, a little bit on the tired side. Do a little tiny bit of reading before bed. Go to bed about 12ish. Guess we'll have a smoke first. Don't want to go to bed too early because then we'll wake up too early. But we do want to go to bed early enough to not get the pain from our exercise. I think that'll do us. Let's have a snooze. And that is probably going to do it for this episode. If you did enjoy this video, please leave me a like or a comment down below. If you'd like to see more, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.